Good people, I'm sure you are very good on this beautiful day. Great day to some people. It is very early morning. To others, it is late night. To others, it is whatever it is. But whatever it is, whatever time it is to you, remember this is my day. And this my day I share with you, and we thank God for this great my day, Once Upon a Time Monday. Our today's Once Upon a Time My Day is about the angry man. The angry man. Once upon a time, there lived a man. He had a family and a home of his own. But this man was always angry. He used to stay irritated and stayed tense all the time. He was troubled by the fact that he had to bear all the expenses of his house and the responsibility of the whole family, which was always on him, and some relatives would come visiting his home quite often. And you know, when they came, they bring with them their appetite, and this didn't make him good either. Thinking about all these things, he used to get upset very often, and used to scold his children, and used to quarrel his wife on one or the other issue. But all the time, this man was fighting. This man was shouting. This man was angry. Oh yes, he was an angry man. One day, his son came home and said to him, "Father, please help me do my homework." The man scolded his son and chased him away. But later, when his anger calmed down, he went to his son's room and saw that his son was now asleep, holding the copy of his homework in his hands. The angry man took the copy of the homework and looked at it. As soon as he was about to put it back, he read the title of the homework. It was Things That We Don't Like at First, but Later Realize They Are Good. Things that we don't like at first, but later realize that they are good. That was the title. The child had written a paragraph on this title. Out of curiosity, the angry man started reading what his son had written. It read, "I am thankful for my final exams, because in the beginning they don't look good, but after that there are some holidays. So I come home and play football and play with my sisters, and I am taken for holidays. I am thankful to the medicines that taste so bad, and they are so bitter at first, but they cure my illness. I am thankful for the alarm clock that irritates me, but wakes me up every morning and tells me that I am alive. I am also very thankful to God, because He gave me a very good dad. Because his scolding makes me feel very bad at first, and I cry so much. But then he brings me toys, feeds me tasty food, takes me for walks. After reading his son's homework, words written by his son were revolving in his mind again and again and again. The angry man realized something. He sat down for a while and started thinking about his troubles. And he was saying, he had a conversation with himself. I have to bear all the expenses of the house. That means I have to bear all the expenses of the house. I don't feel good about it, but you see, that means I have a house, and by the grace of God, I am in a better position than those who doesn't even have a house. I have to bear the responsibility of the whole family. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but you see, that means I have a family, I have a wife, and I have children, and by the grace of God, I am more fortunate than those who do not even have a family and are alone in this world. My friends and relatives keeps coming here to eat, to drink, and to make merry. It doesn't sound so good at first, but it means that I have a social status and people to support me in my happiness and in my sorrow. God, thank you so much for everything. I am so sorry that I didn't recognize your kindness. I kept complaining, lamenting, whining, and pining. Thinking all this and all his troubles, all his worries disappeared and he became a happy man. His thinking was changed permanently. He ran to his son's room and kissed his forehead and started thanking God for his son and the presence of God in his life. In fact, he was happy that he had so much to do because God had given him the enabling grace. And he rose and he went to work and make money and feed everyone and remain happy. I am also joining him in going to work. Let's go and work. Let's go and work. Let's go and make money. And let's make sure that someone is smiling without us complaining. Thank you. There's no lesson there. Oh, I have remembered. Before we just go to work, because we must go to work anyway, whatever troubles are in front of you, my dear friend, whatever troubles that are in front of us, as long as we keep looking at them from a negative point of view, we will stay troubled and irritated. But as soon as we look at the same situation from a positive point of view, our perspective, our thinking will change. It will change our way to live our life completely. You have a piece of work to do, don't complain. Someone has nothing to do. Your hand is painful, don't complain. Someone has no hand. You think your children are difficult? There is someone who is praying to God at least to have a child, even if they are difficult. Your spouse has a problem? Thank God, at least there is a spouse to make you angry. Are you tired every day? because there is a lot of problems at your place of work, don't mind. Don't mind. At least there is a job to make you angry. There is always a positive side of whatever angry situation that we face in life. My dear friend, whatever it is that you are doing, do not allow that thing to overwhelm you. Look at it positively and then tell God, thank you. In fact, that's why I even tell people, if you are very, very sick and you've been able to wake up, before you complain to God, tell him, thank you, God, that you have given me the strength to wake up and remind you that I am sick. Positive thinking gives us new hope and energy for every new day. May God give you that. May the God give you the enabling grace to look at life positively. However difficult it is, do not quit. It is so difficult, but you are there to do it. Look at the possibility where you are there, not someone else. Did you even know that where you are complaining, there is someone who prays every day to be where you are? There are others, in fact, even scheming to bring you down so that they can come and sit where you are seated, complaining, whining, pining, lamenting, and doing all manner of things. Wake up, be thankful to God, just tell God, thank you. It is tough, but I thank you. Give me the sustaining grace to continue pushing on. Thank you. We go to work once upon a time, my day.